it.
Right, so I've just gone on live there. So
yeah, I think what I can do is I don't know. Fuck knows. I don't think I can.
we'll have a go anyway. Let's have a go. I got to do the privacy first.
Right, so if I go there,
Privacy's done.
I'll try share.
Let's have a go.
Hang on, shut up, Dave, please. Turn that down, son. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down, you fucking. Right, share now.
Does it share?
Your posts couldn't be shared.
Yeah, bastards.
Wankers, isn't they? So yeah, right. So what was I going to do? If I do that,
why can't I share it to you?
I think if you share it to my page.
Yeah.
If you
hello
share
everybody.
It to my page, hello. I can't see any comments or nothing.
No, because you can't see the talk, can you?
No, so
I'll have to.
I can't see it on there. That's in Clive. So Clive shared it to my page. Now I've got to find the fucking thing. Breaking news. Oh, 8 countries come off the red list. You biddy do.
Who's come off your red list, son?
8 countries. Yeah, I've found Matt's broken arm.
Yeah.
What do I do? I'll go in there. If it's on my shared list, if it's shared to me,
I'm sharing as well now, so don't worry.
Yeah,
it's going out to everyone.
Yeah, see, it don't. Who's that from? Bob Campbell, sensitive information.
So if everybody else can send it, it'd be brilliant.
Oh, hang on. That was 2 days ago. No, it's not showing it on my page. Maybe people can't share it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, no, people must be able to share it on my page because I'm seeing other people's stuff. Who's that? Robert Whiting. Fuck off, mate, please. All right, what I'll do is I'll come out of there and I'll refresh this.
Let's turn them notifications off because they're going boom, 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 boom.
Oh, no, that's where you're sharing to places.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
you know what,
and everybody else,
you can turn that round.
Just share. I like sharing's caring.
I've got it. Oh no, that's you again. I go. Oh yeah, I can see them now. I can see the comments and bits and bobs.
So good lad.
Hello, Graham. Did you sort that? Did you put that money claim in, Graham, to the railway station? Because I would have done, mate.
Oh, definitely, I would have done as well.
I got a blinding fucking email from the ombudsman, reference free.
Did you?
Yeah, right. Bear in mind, the ombudsman is supposed to be independent, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea of having them there. It's to protect the company from consumers and the consumers from companies. That's what I thought it was. Kind of a referee type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind, 3 offered me 75 quid and send the phone back, and I said, "You're having a fucking laugh." So, okay, Graham's waiting for a reply. So anyway, I've done all the ombudsman things, sent them off information. I never sent them any of the live feeds, yeah, because I can't find them on my Facebook, but there is a way to find them. I found out today there's a way to find all your live feeds.
Yeah.
So I did tell them that I will get that together at some point and send it to them. Anyway, cut a long story short, they've done an adjudication now.
Right.
Basically, cut a fucking long story short, they believe everything that Free says and said, listen, even though that they withdrew the £75 that they offered you, yeah, we still feel they can pay you some compensation. 50 quid.
50 quid. 50 quid. 50 quid. Are you on the laugh?
Bit of the fucking. They said, would you like to accept or decline?
Decline.
If you're going to decline, could you please call us first?
I tell you what, mate.
I'm going to find them and live stream it because they're going to want to try and talk me out of that. And evidently, I was rude and abusive to 3 on the phone, and everything I did was recorded. So I'm going to say to him, show me where it is, and I am going to say to him, if you want rude and abusive, I can do it for you, mate. It's not a problem.
Well, let's get the recordings out, and then let's send them to him.
But everybody's heard it, you know what I mean? Everyone who's come on the lives, and there's been fucking hundreds of people have heard it. You know what I mean?
I tell you what, mate. The Ombudsman, what are they?
At one point on one of the lives, at one point, one of the people in India did say, what was the word they used? Can't remember now. It's gone out of my head. But there was a word they used, which was basically don't use foul language. They took what I said. They took it because I said taking the piss.
The Ombudsman, at the end of the day, they are just there for the company. They do defend the companies like the government.
Bunch of wankers, mate. I don't know a decent fucking ombudsman service. All right, 1 or 2 people might get a result.
The Ombudsman for Child Support Agency and Child Maintenance Services. You know, we've got all the evidence that they neglected the way they talked to Gavin Briggs. All right, was it actually they actually contributed to the negligence they had contributed to his death. And the Ombudsman can't see it, which is a bag of bollocks.
No, because they never get anything wrong, do they? They can't, because they're called an ombudsman. You know what I mean?
But they've got no teeth. They've got no teeth anyway. They've got no teeth.
Well, they have. They have got teeth if they want to use them. They could have turned around and said, "Yeah, you have fucked him about." They tried to say it was a fraudulent transaction that wasn't committed by 3 themselves. It was a third party.
But Stan's just put something interesting up. Then 1809, a concept of ombudsman at the first originated in Sweden.
Originated.
Yeah, 1809. Then centuries ago, from the beginning of the 20th century, the system began draw attention several other European states. So it's an old system which is failing. So I can see it now. Look, my glasses are on.
Look at him with the fucking bins. It is what it is. It's a load of fucking bollocks. The only thing with glasses, they don't help with pronunciation.
Well, they don't help with grammar either.
No, but listen, all you got to do, to fucking improve that, do what I did. Yeah. Evidently, I didn't go to grammar school. That was a figment of my imagination. So Mr. fucking Whiting says. Fucking tosser. I can't wait to bump him in. He lives in Worthing. He is definitely not from Worthing. Trust me, he ain't from Worthing. But I will find out where his address is, and I will be on his fucking door giving it that. That'll be the door.
We need to get, I need to get my glasses recalibrated. I do need to get them recalibrated.
You know where I learned most of my English? Even I only did. I barely did 3 years at grammar school, but they were the best 3 years of my life. Trust me. As far as education goes, but majority of it is just reading books, mate.
Right.
And writing lots. And writing lots and lots and lots and
lots.
And lots.
Do you know where my grammar come from?
Wales. Your English isn't your first language, though, is it? To be honest with you.
No, it's not. And thank you for pointing that out. That's it's not.
Do you know what I mean? Your English is fucking much better than my Welsh. Trust me, Borodar, and all that.
Diolch yn fawr.
Jock of ours, that as well. Yeah. The jocks are fucking horrible cunts, the jock of ours.
They're
the ones who live in the higher part of the mountains, aren't they, the jock of ours?
I tell you, so how's your day been anyway? Let's get on to the day.
The day's been good, mate. Yeah, I've had quite a nice day, very relaxing. Lloyd disturbed me this morning. I was going to try and nick an hour, half an hour, as my missus would say. Crafty half hour. Yeah, that never came about because I was up at 4:30. I did my bits and bobs that I needed to do, and I
was a bit surprised when I seen you in bed this morning. So by bath.
Yeah, I just slid back into the bed, and I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna have a little half hour.
Yeah,
and just before you rang, 10 minutes, funny enough, I thought, how quick can I get down there? Because I can be to Lloyd in 2 minutes, well, a minute for the car park.
Yeah.
I thought, do you know what? I'll tell him 15 minutes. And that's what I did. I said 15 minutes. I was 15 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So let's say
good evening to a few people. Jennifer, good evening. Hope you're well. Steve, Queenie, Stan, Jonathan.
If everybody could like and share, I'm going to try and share this now, but it won't let me.
Yeah, we're struggling at the moment because Swifty's on a ban. He's on a ban.
Oh, funny enough, it will let me. That's Grave String who's already here. Yeah. I'm not on a ban. I'm restricted.
You're on a bastard ban. You're on a ban.
Restricted duties. What it won't do. Oh look! Oh, fuck me! It's narrowed that right down.
Has it narrowed it down? Is it?
Yeah, as yeah. I've got about 10 or 12 people that he's let me do an invite, which means.
Hey, Swifty, what's going on with this vaccine passport for nightclubs? I've been reading about.
So they're holding it. They're holding it as a possibility at a later date. So I understand it. Unless you've seen something else. Have you seen something else?
Yeah, it's coming in. I've seen it tonight.
What date?
October
the 1st.
Yeah.
Okay. So
nightclubs and venues.
Where did you see that?
News Now.
News Now. Who the fuck are they?
Oh, it's a brilliant page to go to when you want all your news.
All right. But is that from News Now, or was somebody from government said that?
No, it's on Sky TV as well. My Sky TV is frozen, so it's vaccine passport, and I'm looking at a beautiful woman's ass. Look at this.
So they've changed it again. I can't see fuck all, mate. Have a look. Oh yeah. Why you stood with a back to you then? Surely
because it's my TV's streaming and it's frozen. It's gone.
Okay. Yeah. So right.
Oh, it's in Wales, not England. It's in Wales, man.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it won't be England. See, he can't change his mind in 2 fucking days, can he? Come on, have a think about it.
Now, hey, he can't. He's shuffling his cabinet at the moment.
Well, he's fucking shuffling something. It's not off this mortal coil, isn't it? So
Hey, David, he doesn't shuffle anything. If he has a shuffle, it's Caddy. But it's Caddy giving him a reach round. That's the only time he gets a shuffle.
Because what you've got now is fucking hell, I saw it the other day. Oh, it's gone out my head now. But there was somebody who did about it was the United. Oh, that's it. The new state of the United Kingdom we're going to have is it's going to be because Wales are doing their own thing now, aren't they? Totally, like with fucking like you just said, COVID passports. They're bringing them in Wales.
Yeah.
It's we've turned into like a little America, haven't we? Where every fucking state's got different laws and different rules. You know what I mean? You can walk on the pavement or the sidewalk, as they call it out there. You can walk on the sidewalk in some states you can't. You can walk in the road and you can't walk on the and it's all bollocks, isn't it? You don't know what you're doing from one state to another. Bear in mind they've got more than we've only got 4 countries, haven't we? England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. So what'll happen is you'll go to Wales and it'll be one load of fucking rules. You'll end up in, I don't know, if you do a tour of the UK and you go Ireland, there'll be another lot, and that'll be different from what you could do in Wales, and from different what you could do in England. You go to Scotland, it'll be another lot. And so they are actually splitting up the union. Yeah, one way they're using COVID now, do it. So they won't have independence per se, but they'll be all but in name again.
And as Graham's just pointed out, the new travel rules, they got rid of the traffic light system.
And it'll be, I saw the new, because it won't be the UK, it'll be former United Kingdom. It ends up as fucked. It comes out of.
Yeah. Well, they've got the new travel rules have changed. They've changed the traffic light system. But Alison's just made a brilliant point. And we've talked about the new variant already. The made up variant, MU.
Oh, the MU. Yeah, the made up one.
Yeah. That one's coming.
They'll never keep up with the variants. It'll be an impossibility. They'll never keep up with it. You know what I mean?
So yeah, thank you very much, Pauline.
Imagine being able to come out with a vaccine, yeah, within fucking literally months, yeah, that can already fight variants that we didn't even know about, and still don't know the ones that are going to come out.
I tell you what, Dave. Jennifer's just did something, and I just clicked on in my head. We really are so much.
A teacher's just getting nicked for attempted murder, by the way.
What?
A teacher's getting prosecuted for attempted murder from a PCR test with a is it the thing that goes up the nose? Is that the PCR one? I don't know.
Pushing it too far up the nose.
PCR, PCS, PC this.
Yeah.
She ended up with a bleed. The girl ended up with a bleed because she fucking rammed it up so far. Because evidently you got to get a bit of the brain. Evidently, I don't know. And I don't know this either. It's only what I've heard because I don't. I mean, we did have a couple of boxes that someone was giving out in town. They gave us 2 boxes, didn't they? They went in the bin.
Yeah.
Somehow. Evidently on the box, if you read the small print, it says something about being carcinogenic. I don't know how true that is.
Well, what you're going to understand is, but what you're going to understand is it's like a cotton wool bud, but it's plastic. Yeah. It's a plastic end with a little bit of gauze on the end. And when we used to do the COVID test for children, we would only do the inside of the nose. Yeah, for the adults, you would take it to the bridge of the nose, but you had to be very careful not to actually pierce up the top.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you know.
Evidently this woman has, and the parents have gone fucking mental, obviously.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? I won't be talking. And they asked a woman who's a specialist in the field of government witness. She does a lot of this government witness for different stuff, and this is part of one of her fortes, that she could be a witness for the government. She told them to go and fuck themselves.
Fucking hell.
She said it's immoral. She said it's immoral for me to go and do that. It would be immoral. And she said you can't hide. She was saying you can't be hot. This woman's defense, basically, in a nutshell, is she's frightened. She's been bullied by her employees, and she doesn't like confrontation. That's the 3 reasons why she's going ahead and doing these tests on the kids. That's her 3 defenses.
But competency. Mate, competency is made up of skill, knowledge, attitude, training, experience. Yeah. What training have they got to give this PCR test? What experience have they got?
None.
They've got no competency.
So said, you can't use those. The 3 things that she mentioned isn't a defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not a defense at all. But
saying that your employees are bullying you into it is not a defense. You know what I mean? Fuck me, they'll be murdering.
I tell you, no, because you've got a choice. You can actually say no. And the big question I would ask if I was the parent is, can I see the risk assessment? Can I see the risk assessment firstly? And can I also see the competence of the people administrating this PCR test, especially on kids? But
I can see it all going wrong, mate.
Massive.
I've been watching a few things online, and there's been murders outside schools.
Yeah, Lisa Marie just put a good thing on up here. It's not a good thing. Lisa Marie, thank you for sharing it. A friend of mine has been sectioned and has been told. Right, Lisa, the first thing is, who sectioned her? Why was she sectioned? Because you've got to have a resident, you've got to have a nearest relative involved as well. And they'll inject her with meds. What we find is, at the end of the day, we need to look at the reasons behind it. I'm awful sorry to hear this, because it goes on quite a lot. Dave, we've had it. Dave, Heather. Heather's back out now. Heather's back. Because she went back in. And it's unbelievable when you think about it. So, competency. There's not a lot of competent people out there anymore, is it?
No.
I've
been watching it. I've been watching quite a lot of stuff on this sort of thing now, And actually, there's a guy that we need to get hold of, Clive. He's an undertaker.
Right.
He's going to go on the missing list any fucking day, mate. Any day.
Because he's talking out.
Yeah, he's going on the missing list, mate. Any day. The way there's some of he's been on Irish shows. He was on a young lady show the other night who's very well known throughout the internet. She's got a lot of followers on social media.
Yeah.
And this fella is saying that today, guess who the predominant of people he's picking up? Deaths.
Vaccinated.
Yeah. Yeah. He said they're sliding the odd COVID case in, but they're vaccinated people in the main.
And that's the saddest thing about it. Because it's still under trial. We don't know what's inside. I know a lot of people say we didn't know what was in TB. We didn't know what was in the injections we had when we were younger. But what you got to understand is it went through a protocol. It actually went through testing.
Well, you're too young to remember it, Clive. You are too young to remember it. But I clearly remember, because I'm an old fucker. I'm a dinosaur.
Oh, bastard.
I clearly remember what happened. Remember what happened with when they were taking the women were taking the injection that created. I can't remember what the injection was called. But anyway, it created thalidomide children. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But here's another one.
And there's a lot of those adults still about. Thalidomide adults,
you know what I mean? Yeah, and Carol Whitmarsh has just made a good point.
Fucking years, it can still go wrong. Is what
David, Carol Whitmarsh has just made a good point. She was in hospital and she had 8 tests, COVID tests, because they were testing her every day because she weren't vaccinated. You know, I got told today. Me and Sean went for shisha. We had a chat, and you know, we're having shisha with everybody. No, we're all mingling, you know, that's it. And the thing is, we were talking and he said to me, Clive, do you know about the people who've been told if they don't have vaccines, the nurses, the doctors, the healthcares, people in healthcare, I don't know how true it is, I'm going to have a look at it. He said they've been told they won't have a job.
Oh, no, it's true. Listen, a geezer was on our news the other day. He's got a care home and he's struggling now. He's already struggling with the staff he's got, and he's going to lose 12 staff from the 1st of October because he's now got to make a decision between now and the 1st of October. This is what he said of whether to keep them on or let them go, and he's going on the side of keeping them on and seeing what fucking fireworks get lit from it.
Look, let's be honest.
He said
all right,
his clients that he calls them, his elderly clients in the nursing home, they will be neglected. They will be neglected because they won't be able to give them the treatment and the attention that they should have. You know what I mean? And also, going back to the whistleblower, who is he's been in the funeral directing game for years. He worked. He worked for a decade for the co-op, so he must have. And anyway, he's been picking up obviously bodies from day dot. And he was told initially, with the COVID, with the people who died of COVID initially, they were picking them up in black bags. Anyway, November last year, before the COVID, November. Before we got the announcement at the end of December of what was going on, in the November. He went to pick up a body at his local hospital, and it was in a black bag, and it had already they'd died of COVID, and it hadn't been announced yet. And the family was told they couldn't see the body. Yeah, they were told by the hospital you weren't allowed to see the body. He got a phone call. Would you go and pick them up? He said, yes, my love. Don't worry, I'll look after them and make sure they're all right. And he went to pick them up, and he said to the geezer in the room, because obviously he knows these people. He's picking up corpses every day. You know what I mean? Loved ones and that. And he said to the geezer at the hospital, how come the viewing area, because all it is you go in a room, it's like a fucking ID parade. You go in a room evidently, there's a big glass fucking window there. They pull the curtains back, there's the body, pull the curtains back again and everything. He said, how come it's shut? And he said, I'll show you. And he opened it up and there's a big hazmat tent inside there. He said, what's that? Bearing in mind this was before everybody was told. This is the November before it was announced in December. He said, what's all that about then? And he said, there's something coming. It's on its way. He said that everyone's going to be in every hospital.
See, and
he was told not to open. Listen, he was told not to open the bags Yeah, not to open because they normally take the deceased back and they wash them and dress them in whatever clothes the people like to do their embalming and all that.
Yeah.
And they was told that they weren't to wash them and dress them. And he said, "Fuck you." And he's been washing them and dressing them since day dot. And he said, "I've dealt with thousands of corpses." He said, "No, I've not had so much of a fucking cold."
But the big thing is, Dave, when you look at it, in 2009, I think I've said this before, the disposable masks, the surgical masks everybody wears, we talk about, me and you talk about this, where deep cross-contamination, they're disposable masks. You're only supposed to use them once and then throw them away.
Yeah.
But the health and safety executive, the police of the workplace for health and safety, they done a study in 2009 about surgical masks and the impact of surgical masks with influenza. Yeah. And they actually recommended in 2009 that they shouldn't be used in hospital because there was not a good safety factor on them. There was no safety factor on them at all. But
right, you know these masks. Listen, within 4 weeks of the mask fucking thing going mental, there's a geezer in fucking. Within 4 weeks, there's a geezer in Montague Street, our main shopping centre.
Yeah.
Looked like some geezer from fucking Thailand. He's an English fella, but he looked like something from Thailand with all these fucking different types of masks hanging down, different patterns, different shapes, different. You know what I mean? Like it's some sort of fucking fashion show. And that's as soon as I saw that, I went, "Fuck off, please, leave me alone." It's turning into a fucking circus, which it has.
And that's it, and
they're just earning a lot more money than Chipperfields.
But Dave, what did we say the other day was the best thing about these masks? For me, if you watch the way people wear them, they hold my chins in. Because a lot of people wear them under their chins.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but then what people don't think of is in your germs, in your mouth, the germs in your mouth. You got over 3,000 different types of bacteria running around in your mouth. Why you should brush your teeth a couple of times a day because it's good and bad. But it's not the COVID because it's not going to fucking sit on that mask anyway, is it? You know what I mean? Let's say it does sit on the outside of the mask, but then on the inside of the mask, you bring it down under your chin. Yeah, from all your snot and everything else, and your germs and your spittle and all that. You stick it under your chin, then you take it off, right? And you scrunch it up or whatever you do, fold it up with both hands and you put it in your box.
There it is.
Oh, yeah. And then you start giving it all that.
Yeah. Oh, that.
And then pick stuff up in supermarkets and look at it and put it back.
Yeah.
That should work.
It ain't
the when you need to worry about. It's all the other fucking 3,000 lots of shit that's coming out of their mouths. They're spreading all over.
Exactly.
And listen, I'll tell you something else you can't fucking blame me for. Yeah, you can't blame me for all the fucking masks that are all over the gaff. They are fucking everywhere now. Everywhere.
Lisa Owen's done a good one. Never been isolated. I bet you she's never been banned off Facebook either, Dave. You have, or Dave?
I know. I've been banned. I've been not banned, restricted a couple of times.
Yeah. She's never been tested either. Well done. Absolutely.
Why would you go and get tested for something you ain't got? Fuck me. If we all went to the hospital, we'll phone up the doctor and say, "Listen, I know I haven't got it, but hello, digger. I know I haven't got it, but can you test me for this, please?"
But look what's coming now.
Cancer. I think we might have. Let's get the cancer department fucking busy again. Hello, doctor. I want to be tested for cancer.
Look, the winter's coming.
They think you were fucking nuts.
Exactly. And the winter, Dave, the winter's coming. The flu's going to be here. Flu every year. The colds. And how much of that's going to be done? Oh, COVID. What
they do, Clive. We ain't going to change it, are we? You know what I mean?
No, we just got to keep going. As long as it doesn't affect us, Dave. It doesn't affect us. COVID may affect us, but if it comes, it comes.
The only thing it really affects me, and I'm not anti-vaccine, I don't give a fuck, mate. Listen, if you want to go and jack up on heroin, and stick fucking 10 grams in your fucking arm, crack on, mate. I'd advise you not to, But go and do it. It will make no difference to my life whatsoever. In fact, it'll fucking do me a favour because I won't have to sit on the edge so much, and I can take up a little bit more room on the planet. But you know, in all seriousness, it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean?
Alison made a good point there.
The fucking arguments that it's causing with, I'm protecting others, you're not protecting anyone, you don't give a fuck. Yeah, funny enough, I do give a fuck. Yeah, I do. Yeah, funny enough.
Yeah,
I want to be here as long as you. In fact, I'd like to be here longer if I could.
Longer. But look, Alison put a good point there. How come they know the flu is coming and disappeared last year? It didn't disappear last year. The problem was COVID overshadowed it. COVID overshadowed a lot of diseases. It overshadowed a lot of stuff.
Alison's half right. She is half right, Clive, because the geezer that knows all these fucking cons that they're doing on the death certificates, he knows all about it. You've got to listen to him. He's very, very well. He's in the game, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's going to know.
He's in the game,
and
but look,
he's got no financial benefit to say of what he's saying of not to be correct. You know what I mean? But what happened last year is we didn't have the amount of flu, funny enough, that was about, but COVID-19 was about. It was. You know what I mean?
It was.
I'm not denying that there isn't a virus out there. No. It fucking clearly is. And it is fucking man-made. It's come from a bioweapon. That's fucking fact. No one can change that.
The thing is, nobody, and this is that everybody's washed over. Where's it come from? Nobody's willing to speak out and say, this is where it come from. This is
because these fucking these. Listen, I don't know if I had an 11-year pass at Portland Down in Wiltshire. Yeah, I've been in and out of Portland Down on a daily fucking basis, in out. I know exactly what goes on there, mate. I've been in every fucking building on that site. Except for one part of the building I've never been in because you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
But
you're not.
I've been around it all, the whole site, everything, and all the different buildings. Yeah. I can tell you now, mate, they are fucking developing stuff that will make COVID-19 today look like the common cold.
Well, look,
and there are hundreds of sites like that. Look, there's 167, I believe, or 168.
Pauline's put a cracker up there. All right, and her daughter's a registrar.
We have fucking lunatics out there. We have lunatics out there.
Yeah, they've openly stated anybody who died last year, they were marked as COVID. They didn't give a shit about the cancer. They didn't give a shit about what actually killed them. It was marked as COVID. And that was the scare. And that's all they've done it for.
In the fucking real, sensible, fucking ordinary, normal fucking human being, who would want a job where you can fucking develop stuff, that kills fucking human beings? It'd be a fucking good idea. Let's see how we can fucking wipe out millions of people in one go.
The problem you've got is after the Spanish flu in 1999, what they done, they actually went and searched for the graves so they could actually get the DNA of the actual virus and what they said was they were going to create a vaccine in case it come about again in the future. But that's a load of bollocks because what they've gone and done, they're trying to find a biological warfare. And that's all they're trying to do.
Where do you think Ebola come from?
AIDS.
I spent a lot of time in Africa, mate. Trust me. It didn't come from fucking monkeys.
No. AIDS, 1921 AIDS was first diagnosed, and it'd been around, and 35 million people died of AIDS, 40 million still live with it. And we never got a cure. We never really got a cure. We've got tablets now but how long did it take us to get that,
they'll say because we never had the technology that we have now. That's their answer. And
that's a bag of bollocks.
I'll tell you what, this is how quick they are now. They can develop stuff before you've got it. That's what they're saying. We've created a virus.
And I tell you what, Jackie's just put a good point on you. Jackie Armour's just put a good point on you. It's probably a weapon, a bioweapon to control everyone's lives. Yeah, man-made, definitely. you know, and that's where it is. You know, so, you know, and even Nigel's stepfather was admitted to hospital with high blood pressure, was recorded as a case, cause death was COVID last year. Yeah. Bollocks. You know, I don't know, we've got onto this COVID tonight.
I know, well, because it fucking won't go a fucking way, will it? You know what I mean? Because the cunts keep fucking changing everything all the time, the wankers.
You know. But don't forget, they got a new cabinet now, so they can take it up again now and they can re-talk about it. Reshuffle.
You know, you're going to get another, well, I don't know how many people they've changed now. How many people they've changed now? 6, 7?
I think it's 7, isn't it now? And they're now talking about the residency.
7 lots of fucking 2 Pennyworth chucked in the fucking bin.
Mate, I tell you what, we might as well just get rid of them. Civil servants. They haven't changed them.
I've been saying it for fucking, oh, mate, makes my fucking elbow itch. I've been saying it for so long. Robert Whiting, oh, mate. Robert Whiting wants to know what the answers are. Fucking hell,
Richard Whiting. Richard Whiting or Robert Whiting?
Oh, fuck no. Richard or Robert?
Richard.
I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
Anyway, he's fucking sending me more love letters. I can't answer him back.
Is he like Valentine's Day?
Yeah, but he's on Worthing Friends, and I've added a load of people on there. Annie O'Sullivan, you and others.
Let's go and add.
So
invite me
you
over.
Can see him on there. No, it's the bit where you'll see it's 5 days ago was our live that we did in the van.
Yeah.
So you go on the Worthing Friends page. You scroll down it. You see me and you in the van. It doesn't look like there's any comments. You push on comments, not the comments that have already been made on the live, the comment boxes if you want to say something about the video.
Yeah.
Up all these fucking dribble plots.
Oh, mate, this is a cracker. Lisa Owen.
He's as backward as they fucking come, I'm telling you.
Look at this, man. Lisa Owen. Passport now in Wales. Said this was coming last year. But I was called a conspiracy theorist.
Oh no, mate! Listen, I don't know how these. Listen, I don't know how these people can keep. I mean, fuck me. They must be brilliant if they get nicked by the old bill, because these people can still keep a straight face, can't they? The ones that were doing all the accusing, oh, you're conspiracy this, conspiracy that. This is bollocks. That's bollocks. We're only having 1 vaccine. We're not having 2. There won't be a booster. There won't be a passport. You will be able to go on holiday. As soon as you've had the jab, you can go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
O'Leary, who owns fucking Air Fungus, something. He's already saying next year the prices of fucking holidays are going to be horrendous. He said.
Oh yeah, yes they are.
For those who do want to go, because they're going to lose. They're losing. I don't want to get the number wrong. I think he said, which is a big fucking number. 10% of their slots are going. Not theirs, but other companies. Because we've lost. Well, we've lost a few.
Let's think about this, Dave. Let's think about this very carefully. A lot of the airlines, Virgin, British Airways, laid off so much staff. Actually, Virgin turned around and went, I'm going bankrupt. I need help.
Yeah, exactly. Last fucking 4 billion.
You know what I mean? I wonder how much taxpayer money he got off us at the end. Should have fucking free flights with him.
Oh, we must own the airline by now. It's just a big bailout, isn't it? That's all it is. Everything's one massive fucking bailout, and the working class, as you can see already, will be paying it back as they do. You know what I mean? Well, one thing it has produced is fucking mountains of debt, and mountains of debt equals mountains of profit, and it's all fictitious fucking numbers anyway.
Yeah, Zigrid, good point there, Zigrid. But what you've got to understand, food prices have already gone up, because when you go shopping, you'll notice the packaging's getting smaller, the contents of the packaging's getting smaller, and the prices are going.
I've thrown it away. We've last year, yeah. You know that bag of Quality Street? I'm fucking getting it now because it's doing my fucking head in.
Yay! It's gone. Where is it? But the big thing is, we are doing drinking chocolate. We're bringing it in now. And wait there, Dave. The drinking chocolate is going up in price now. And
as we speak.
Our partner, who does the drinking chocolate, he said, Clive, I'm sorry, but I've got to give you 2021 and 2022 prices because the sugar's already gone up in October, and the chocolate
with everything, yeah.
You know, and the cocoa's gone up as well.
It's on the commodities market, you know. Cocoa,
so if we think about food, Dave, if we think about the food pricing and the food packaging getting smaller, and all of a sudden they've cut the universal credit. Remember, they were reluctant to give the £20. Now they're taking that off people, so you got less money, so that you're getting hit two ways. They're taking the money off you, and then the Society for Food chains are actually putting the prices up on food.
Yeah, you're going to see it, mate. The whole rise, when you add it all up, your income, your national insurance, which isn't 1.25%, it's 2.5%. That's the increase on national insurance. It's they just decided to just tell you what the smallest person's going to pay. They didn't tell you what the middle and upper echelons were, which is your 1.5% plus another 1.5%, 1.25% rather. And then you've got, as I said, corporation tax has gone up 25%.
Yeah,
anyway,
definitely.
See this packet of fucking Quality Street. Yeah.
Yes.
Bear in mind, Christmas is coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a bag. They're doing them in fucking bags now. The tin's fucking been given that, right? The tins were last year £4.50.
Yeah, yeah.
They tried about £6 at first, and no one was taking it, and they still stayed on the shelf. And they went down to £4.50 about 3-4 weeks before Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's the best time to buy them. Buy all your stuff right at the fucking end. Let them fucking swallow it. Watch the prices come down.
Yeah,
anyway, see this little bag? It's 450 grams. That's including the wrappers.
Fucking
that's including the wrapper, which probably includes a fucking bag. Knowing these wankers.
That is about 50 to 60 grams.
435 grams net. It is, so 435 grams of chocolate. Yeah, £3 fucking quid.
Mate, it's unbelievable.
Quality Streets for fucking double the price.
I went to buy a tin of tomato. Dave, I went to buy tins of tomato the other day. Fucking, I nearly fell over in the aisle because a tin of tomatoes, 70 pence to £1. I never paid that before.
No, 35, 37p a tin of tomatoes should be something like that.
Yeah. You know, corned beef. Corned beef has gone up.
I watched a geezer in America. He works in Texas, and he picks up oil from the pumping stations. Yeah, in a big Bowser type thing. They fill it up. Then he takes it somewhere where they refine it. They're trying to keep the prices up in America.
Yes, they will.
They told him to dump it. They're telling him to dump every load. And he's driving up tracks with the fucking oil just pissing out the back of the Bowser.
Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable. Petrol shortage is coming soon, Sigrid just said. My friend had a memo come through.
It is. It's not going to be a shortage. There's not going to be a shortage. Don't get your knickers in a twist. There won't be a shortage. What they'll make it look short. Do you understand me? That's what they'll do. And there won't be a shortage.
The big thing is,
they keep the prices up. They dump it.
Don't forget, it's already on the writing. The writing's on the wall. They've already told people there's shortage of drivers. So they've already putting out an excuse. And that's the excuse they'll probably use is, shortage of drivers. Shortage of drivers. We can't get it out there.
I saw a funny one the other day because in Scotland, the poison dwarf, she's asked for the army to be called out because somebody waited 40 hours. He died, bless him, for an ambulance.
Fucking hell.
40 hours he waited. So she's decided that they need the army to help them back up. And they're short of medical staff and all that. I thought all these people coming in the boats, people keep saying, but they're doctors, nurses, lawyers. Fucking have all them, love. We get over doctors. Evidently they're coming across the fucking channel in a boat daily. How many drivers?
Dave, Here's a good one. Lucy's. I want to butt in because Lucy said there's a the company shop is a surplus food outlet, approved food. It's an online another surplus outlet. There's another called the bread and butter thing. Is another one. Look, my cupboards have been full as for the next to nothing, and that's it. You need to get on these surplus. There's nothing wrong with it. I showed it.
Listen, there's one in London, right by just up the road from King's Cross. Lisa did a documentary on it for a 12-week documentary on Channel 4, and it's called The People's Supermarket. And they're the ones who started buying. You remember when they said, "Oh, the fucking cucumbers aren't straight enough, and this is wonky, and the fucking carrots are going like this."
Yeah.
There's two fucking potatoes joined together at the hips as Siamese potatoes. And they were buying all that up, and they still do today. And you can go and buy it for half the money, and it's bang fresh. Anyway, another one I was going to tell you. Listen, I sent you a picture of it on WhatsApp.
Right.
Montague Street, walking down Montague this morning. We got Poundland on the right, haven't we? The big Poundland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And then on the left, just past Poundland on the right, there's another fucking great big empty shop that was Poundland. I sent you the photographs of it today. I fucking had to look twice. It's Job Centre Plus.
What? You said that to me?
Yeah, it's on WhatsApp. It's on your WhatsApp. They've opened a brand new Job Centre Plus. Yeah. It's called REAP. Rapid Employment something. Yeah. And I said, "Oh, so you can come in here." The geezer was still outside, security geezer, because they have those fucking security fellas, don't they?
Yeah.
And I thought, "Oh, it must be open." He stood there, and they've only took it because I said, "Fucking hell, this has come up quick. This wasn't here the other day." He said, No. He said the signs went up yesterday. I went, "Oh, right." So I said, "Well, what about the big one that we've got at the other end? You come through Montague Street, past my gaff, along the seafront, turn left, and it's up there on the right-hand side. It's probably 50,000 square foot of office space, Job Centre."
I saw it. How much money?
I said, "I'm sorry, the other one." "Oh, you're shutting the other one then?" No. He said, "This is an extra one."
So, hang on. How much money?
Now we've got two job centres doing fucking nothing. But I suppose they might have recruited 10 or 15 people to work in the new one. So they're job creating one way or the other.
I tell you what, it's absolutely...
I said, "Why are you building another one? Why are you opening another one on the high street?"
Dave, let's go back a stage. That tax office, are they using that tax office now? Just up by the station?
We've got two. We've got one. We've got the brand new one up by the station. There's already one there. They pulled one down to build another one. They pulled down a 4-story tax office. Funny enough, to build a 4-story tax office.
It's fucking... How much money does this government want to waste?
They didn't like the other one. It was made out of concrete. This one's brick. It's all face bricks. You know what I mean? So yeah, they pulled down a 4-story, perfectly serviceable building. They kept it empty for 12 years because you don't want to do things too quickly. And so they kept it empty for 12 years, so they didn't need it, did they? And then all of a sudden they pulled it down and put another one up, exactly the same size building. So yeah.
And it's the same shit going on again, man.
The building's more efficient, you know what I mean? And then we've got another one in Darrington that's also 4 stories. I don't know. I mean, they don't know what fucking efficiency means, do they? Yeah, they have. It's not in their vocabulary.
Well, it's efficient. No. Maybe, the way the government was...
Maybe Mr. White can enlighten us.
The way the government work. The way the government work is, Dave. It's efficient if they fucking if they're losing money. That's how the government work.
Well, they don't lose any though, do they? They're not themselves personally, you know what I mean? But it's their own dough. No. I'd say do what you fucking like.
But it's the taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
You know, hey, got everything going everywhere, yeah. Woohoo! Bye, Bath.
They just spending the world to spend other people's money, mate.
I tell you,
I think it's building back bollocks.
But it's Dave. It's not other people's money. It's our money. It's all of our money.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
Yeah, and that's right. Lisa's just put a good point. If there was a real pandemic, you wouldn't need to advertise it all the time.
Of course you fucking wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't.
You know?
They've made the DFS sale look like a bunch of fucking amateurs.
I tell you what, it is absolutely, I think it's absolutely... Lucy, don't shut up, babes. Let it come. Why are you saying sorry? Why are you saying sorry? I'll shut up.
Sorry. We don't do
sorry. Don't be saying sorry.
No,
you don't hear us saying you don't hear us saying sorry
and like what you say
and shutting up. We just keep on going. We don't give a shit.
Coming, Lucy. It's nice to have people join in.
Definitely. Yeah, and anytime you want to come on, let us know and come and fucking join us.
The more stuff that's put up there, because everyone sees different stuff, don't they? You know what I mean? Because everyone's looking in.
And the big thing is, if you would
join the dots,
if you're doing things that, or you're using like surplus food, or you're doing something which can save people money, share it, because that's what it's all about.
Definitely share it. Definitely share it. You want to be shouting out from your rooftop. You know what I mean?
And if you're on paid opposition, fucking definitely let us know about it. We've been trying to get on it.
Yeah, we can't get on that one. No one will let us in. It's closed shop.
No, nobody let us in now. We've tried our best.
Yeah. But I don't know. Oh, fucking hell. It is what it is, isn't it? All I can say is just try and enjoy your life. You know what I mean? Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
don't let it drive you mad. I haven't let it drive. I mean, it takes up time. That's all it does with me. Because it does take up time, because you do start chatting about fucking bollocks.
And hey, Graham, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Graham's just put on there. Have you noticed? Oh, it's Lisa Marie, look. Have you noticed there are no shows about unemployed anymore? Nothing is out there about unemployed people anymore.
No.
And why can't they advertise the jobs on fucking line? Get a channel and sell them like they do on the shop channel.
I did see a little news clip. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday, that they were saying that the employment figures are low. But they said that's all they said, and then moved on to the next segment very quickly. They never.
Because everybody's on furlough. Everybody's on furlough. Wait till our furlough goes away.
It's supposed to finish 1st of October. Well, end of this month, but I can't see it. I still can't see it.
Well, Dave, have you noticed they're not talking about it?
No.
And that's a good point as well.
They don't want to talk
homeless
about it.
People. Actually, Lisa, we don't know if any homeless people die, because at the end of the day, the biggest thing is they don't give a shit about the homeless people.
I can tell you now. Well, funny enough, I've got a bit of an inside track on that, because of where I am situated, right next door to a homeless centre.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, right next door.
And the homeless where I am, there's fucking rakes of them. And no, they haven't died.
No, they haven't. Same people, same faces, Dave.
Yeah. And they all talk to me, call me Dave and all that. And I give them fags, teas, coffees. I give them tea at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? If they're out there and they shout up. If my light's on, they can shout out, Dave, can I have a cup of tea? And I'll give it, and I'll do them. Or if they need a fag, because there's nothing worse than
Zigrid, what I'll do, I'll send you a link to our live show on Monday. Come on, join us. We keep saying to people, come on. We used to share the link. We got about 7 minutes left. So what we'll do, let's get the link out there if you want to join us on Monday, and we can take up to 10 people. Look, the more the merrier. Let's make it, at the end of the day, we can all come on, because we've all got something to say.
Whatever you fucking like on here, it is an open shop. You don't have to swear. I swear because it's part of my background and culture. You know what I mean? And it's part of my vocabulary.
Yeah, I can be and I get passionate, and I don't mind a couple of facts here and there. Yeah. So, but the big thing is, we say, even if me and David don't see eye to eye, we're not perfect, but we share each other's we share our opinions, and if we disagree, we just say, I disagree with that, and then we move on. There's no need to
want to kill each other for it.
No. So, and we're good friends. Me and David, he's my older brother. My family love him, and a lot of people hate him, or a lot of people hate me, but I don't give a shit. That's
I love a hater. You can't beat a fucking hater. You got to embrace them and fucking cuddle them to death.
And cuddle them, give them a clutch. Because the big thing is, if somebody hates you or somebody doesn't like what you say,
a big fucking knife and stick it straight in their necks.
Yeah, mate, but you wouldn't do that. You're a lover. You're a lover, not a fighter. And that's the biggest thing. We've all got to be here for one another, because mental health is the biggest thing which is coming away from all this, which a lot of people don't realize. We talk about mental health quite a lot because I've suffered it, Dave suffered it, and I've come good. Yeah, and I've come good. I still have I've been told why I'm emotional now, and I'll take that, because what they said in the spiritualist church, Dave, what they said in the spiritualist church, mate, was because you've got a bit of a gift, you pick up on other people's emotions and you'll zap it in. You've got to learn how to control it. Because I got emotional the other day giving a message to somebody, and I was crying on the stage, and they were like, get on, and it just hit me. But I don't care anymore. I'll show my emotions. I don't give a shit. It doesn't make me any less. No, is it, Al? So, and that's where we are. So if you want to come on, enjoy it. And if you can help somebody, look, if you connect with somebody, and there's a lot of people in this who come here, and they connect with one another. We've got the 3 Elements tribe as well, which, it's a closed group. We've got to try and get it public, but I set it up as a closed private group, and that's what it had us. So we got the 3 Elements tribe on Facebook. Come in, join us. At the end of the day, as long as you respect people like you like to be respected yourself, And if somebody tells you to fuck off, don't take it personal. They may have something going on, and you didn't meet their expectations. All right. At the end of the day, if somebody judges you, say again.
The bird who told me to fuck off, I never met her expectations.
No, that's it. So she judged him, and then she got him banned on Facebook.
Community standards.
I can get in there, I tell you. And it's absolutely, even Dave, Jackie's on you, Jackie Hammer. I got on great with Jackie Hammer. I talked to her. Dave, fucking hell. So, and it's a different of opinions, and we judge. Sometimes if we don't meet each other's opinions, we can actually get a bit agam about it. Just let it go. Fucking life is for living.
Do I know Jackie Hammer?
Yeah, you know Jackie. You know Jackie well. Yeah. You said fucking few bad things to Jackie, and Jackie said a few bad things back to you.
I'm sorry about that, Jackie.
But she is absolutely brilliant. I've got to send. I've sent her some coffee. I got it out today.
I can only say what I can say. You know what I mean? I don't normally hold back.
And that's it. And that's the thing. You were brilliant.
It doesn't mean that I was right. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't.
Only in my own head, as you are right in yours. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And that's it.
I wouldn't take that away from anyone. You know what I mean?
And the good thing is, all right, we all got to start looking out for one another. Caring and sharing. If you're doing something, as we just said, if you can help somebody, please help somebody. You never know. You might save somebody's life.
Yeah. Or just help them out. Just helping them out. You know what I mean? And that's it.
Just
don't send anyone any money.
And that's what I was just going to say is, look, financially, we're not saying financially. We're saying give them.
You've got to draw a line. I've made that mistake a few times in my life, and I've made it recently to somebody on Facebook who's about to get a fucking earful.
Yeah, and I've done it, and I still continue to do it because we got 3 Elements coffee. We've got 3 Elements coffee. So one of the things with 3 Elements coffee, if we've got enough in the pot, we help people out, and that's something we've said we will do. All right, and that's what 3 Elements coffee is there for. Is to help people. The reason we brought coffee into the forefront was to enable people to talk. We all talk over a cup of coffee, and it's good coffee, good shit.
Clive, so, I've got a fly, mate.
I've got a fly, mate. We come up to the hour. There it is, 3 Elements coffee. All right, Jack Reacher. This is the new book. All right, I've got the new book, and it hasn't come out yet because it's as you can see, it's not for sale. All right, it's the proofread copy. So we're going through the proofreading of the book. And we got the new coffee coming on sale. We've got the hot chocolate as soon as we get the prices. We'll get it out there. 3elementscoffee.uk. All right. So, yeah. Or message me. Just message me. Have a chat with me. I'll show you where you get it. All right. And if you message me, I'll probably give you a discount as well. I'll give you a discount code because that's the way I am at the end of the day. All right. Anyway, we've got to go. Anybody feeling a bit down? Do something this weekend good for yourself. Stop caring for fucking others. Care for yourself first.
The weather's going to turn soon, so you haven't got much long to do nice things. You know what I mean?
No. So, and that's the biggest thing. Do something for yourself this weekend because I can guarantee there's a lot of people on you. Put people first. Me and David are having a weekend off this weekend.
Yeah.
We're doing our own things. So please. All right.
Yeah.
John, I need to speak to you. You need to get hold of me. I'm going to give you a tinkle. Let's have a tinkle in the morning, John, because I want to touch base with you about that.
Listen,
about your coffee. And I've got to go as well.
And those who don't love me, I still love you. Yeah.
And everybody take care. Love you all. Bye.